Withphocomelia syndrome that is characterized by the absence of arms and legs, welcomed his second child with wife Canny.
I stand before you without arms and legs, but my mind, my spirit, and my soul is complete. I lack nothing. I don't need arms and legs because I've been set free by the truth of the chains of fear, depression. How? Good question. Who are you and what do you want? Very, very important. Because if you don't know the truth of who you are, you will believe the lies of the world, what they say about you. And then you're going to start judging yourself for how you look or how many friends you have. My parents always said, Nick, you're beautiful. Don't worry about arms and legs. You don't need arms and legs. People think that I need to receive more before I realize my potential. No. Until you are faithful with what you have, why should you be blessed with more? When you understand that art and you come into that skill and say, I'm not going to just focus on what I don't have. I'm going to do the best with what I have. Dream big, and never give up. Maybe you don't see anything in your life that's greater than the broken pieces that you see today. But you don't know what beautiful things can come from your broken pieces until you give your broken pieces a chance. I'm not going to get married. I'm not going to get a job. Who's going to want to employ me? Who's going to want to marry me? You know, I don't need to hold my wife's hand. I just need to hold her heart.
The first thing I want you to take away from today is this: you will have good days and you'll have bad days, but you will always learn something more or something new, and you will learn more overall on bad days than good days. You will learn more about yourself, you'll learn more about relationships, you'll learn about life and principles, and it'll build your character. If you're a person who wants, let's say, improve on your character of patience, let's say, don't complain when you're waiting in a line. You ain't going to grow in patience until you're put in a place to wait. It's like you go into a gym and, you know, you're walking through the front doors and, you know, you tell your wife or your husband, I'm going to the gym. You go into the gym and you come in 3 feet and you do a U-turn and you ride out, I went to the gym. Ain't gonna do nothing. You gotta go in there, and what are you gonna do? You gotta pick up the weights. And you exercise the muscles that you want to build. I stand before you without arms and legs, but a very strong man because of the bad days in my life. You know how it is. If you didn't go what you've gone through, you wouldn't be who you are today. And I'm not belittling your pain, and don't worry, I've seen pain in my life, and I've seen not only in my life, but people's lives, and people say, well, at least I have no arms, no legs, and then what am I supposed to say? Well, at least I'm not an African orphan who's dying at 4 years old, and I met that person. What about the 10-year-old girl that was bought for $700 in Mumbai and kidnapped as a sex slave to have 350 clients before the age of 13, pregnant at 12, put the baby under the bed while she works on top, abandoned by her family? After she pays her debt of $700 after 3 years with her child, she leaves on the streets of Mumbai hoping for a new life. No family, no job, no food. Her baby needs food. She gets raped, beaten up on the street. She comes back to the only way that she knows how to make money. She goes back to the brothels. She gets pregnant at 15 the second time, and then that child dies, and at 20 years old, she comes up to me. Yes, I have met this woman. She comes up crying. She says, Nick, I just found out I got HIV/AIDS. And I got fined for being a prostitute. What do you say to that? You may have arms and legs, but unless you know three things. Number one, who are you and what your value is? Number two, what is your purpose here in life? And number three, what is your destiny when you're done here? If you don't know the answers of any of those three questions, you're more disabled than I.